So this gives us a little bit more of an idea with what Team Rose just said. And I'm going to replay it again and let everybody hear it, because this is kind of important. Like, this is what people have been wanting to know.
I'm not defending him. Why do you say I'm defending him? Anyway, I'm talking about the original guy. Well, at least he shows his face cracking. And you know what? He shows his real voice. And he also shows his real name. Actually, that's one thing about the old real Ernie that I liked. He's the only one. Everybody else has got a fake fucking name, except for Maria G.
Okay, Tara, thank you.
And, Leanie's real name is Leanie. Everybody uses a fake name, you know? I mean, my name isn't Team Rose. He was traumatized as a child. I'm not defending him. I'm explaining what I know. He's nothing to offer anyone at this point. He's sick. He's homeless. I think he's sort of dying, maybe. I don't want to put that on him. I don't want to say that, but what? I'm not defending that. Would you not put words in my mouth? I literally didn't know that he said that. Ernie tied up a girl and told his brothers to run a train on her? What?
The lady I was with, she wanted to do videos. She loved to make videos of her body. And she set up shit all the time for that. So here we are. She's like, on blindfolded one time. I'll never forget this shit. And I was thinking to myself, I'm leaving this bitch. I don't give a damn. I'm leaving her. I don't want nothing to do with her no more. So she laid down on the bed. She starts taking her clothes off, and she's laying there. The video's playing. All I did is I opened the door and hollered at my brother. I walked away. As I was walking out, I don't know what happened to her. I guess she liked it. It was on video.
Oh my God.
What's the faux cancer story?
Thank you,
What's
Truth
the
Hurts.
faux cancer story?
I mean, everybody knows. Everybody knows. I mean, I don't have to just give you a diagnosis. That's all people care about, so they can run back and do content on it. I have cancer. I have liver cancer. And it's already progressed. It's done what it's going to do. It's doing it. It's killing me. It's killing me. There's like a 15-16% chance of survival rate, guys. And the doctor did already tell me, you know. So I knew I had it. I mean, I knew it was going to be something cancerous. Killed the whole family. And I get dizzy, like, and can't stand up. I can't hold myself. The weight loss. I mean, I'm on meds. I'm on 3 different kind of meds right now. And I've also got cells that's in my bones, and usually bone cancer don't start out in just your bones. It's
What? I haven't heard any of this. I don't know what you're. To me, he was afraid that he had AIDS, and he didn't want to admit it.
Bingo.
And he was looking for help, and he was desperate.
Okay, so Ernie used to be really close with Team Rose, and evidently he had contacted her, and he told her that he was afraid he had AIDS and he needed to go figure out where he could fix it. So now she's coming out with it, saying that he had contacted her and was trying to figure out where to go to fix it.
Okay. 500 haters. What would I do with 500 haters? The more the merrier, right? You all put me out to be this bad guy, this bad person. So, all right. Go right ahead. post all of them. Post all of them. Post all my meds. Every med I take. Post everything. Post everything. Post all my meds. Post them all. Make sure you get them all. Make sure you get them all. Make sure you post all of them.
Focus your attention on the screen for a moment. And if you'll read there, Ernest M. Shell is taking what looks to be, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'm going to say Biktarvy. Google that. Google Biktarvy. Tell me what you see. What it's for.
Anybody with a quarter of a brain could tell that Ernie Shell was HIV positive.
Well, it's not really about that. A lot of people guessed that and assumed it, but you know, this really confirms it, actually.
And the medication he is on, I've done research on it, and it says
True.
that it helps controls HIV infection. It helps to decrease the amount of HIV in your body.
Exactly what it's for. Yep. He left 3 bottles at Tina's house. What? Like, and if it's my friend, I'm saying, okay, you lied to people. I get it. You've got HIV. If it's my friend that they said they love, I'm saying I still love you. You're my friend. I wouldn't unfriend somebody because they had HIV, or because they lied about it. No, I would not. Now, would I unfriend them if we were friends and we did the nasty and they didn't tell me they had HIV? Oh hell yeah, I'd be furious.
Make sure you post all my meds, Tina, because I've got things I'm going to post as well, starting right now. So I'm going to put a link out in the chat for everybody.
That's the whole thing with Ernie. He lies about every fucking thing, and he will lie about who he's sleeping with quicker than most things. He still denies that he has sex with men, and we know better. We've seen the pictures.
Yep. So check this out. Check this out.
Yeah,
Ernie played this at the end of his live, and he ended it. I believe that's Debbie laying there. I believe that's Miss Debo.
What a good concert.
And not only that, like, we got such a big age difference.
Right.
That'd be weird.
It would be weird.
Huh?
It'd be weird you drunk like he is right now too, wouldn't it?
No, I'm drunk.
You're
I'm
drunk as
talking
shit.
about it because I normally would never.
Right. You normally never talk
this
about
stuff.
sex, would you?
No.
But now you're all about it.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Not because I want sex. I'm saying that.
It was Dimbo, Debbie. The Debbie lady was in the vehicle in the picture shown last week. She is tight besties with Tina.
Well,
That's exactly what this is, Fluffy, is Ernie's version of extortion.
yeah, he's telling Debo, "Flood, you just screwed me. I'm screwing you right back, bitch." That's exactly what Ernie's telling her right there.
Everybody says I'm scared to put links out. I mean, my God, I just like having a good panel. I like having good content, good people talking about things, and nobody's uproaring over everybody else. Should I sit down and maybe get a drink of this? Terry Southern Girl, I got this. Oh. They have all the proof. Links in the chat. I do too. I have all the proof as well. Ew. Some women just, anyways, let's just go with it. Go with it. Let's go with it. Y'all want to bring it out? Go with it. That's what I'm saying. Go with it. Bird wants to fight so bad. All right. Let's go with it. Let's go with it, everybody. Let's go with it. You know why I do that hand shit? Then why do I do that hand shit for? I am leaving YouTube after tonight. I got better things to do than YouTube. But anyways, let's go with everything. There's links in the chat. I mean, I don't see nobody coming up. I don't see anybody coming up. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what. Links in the chat. Since everybody's going to out me and supposedly expose me tonight, like I'm supposed to be doing over bullshit, let's see what we really can do. Let's see what we really can do. Let's see what the power of the ultimate can do. You see, I myself am the ultimate. A little bit different from you, but let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. You know who and what I am. All right, I'm glad you know because I thought. Well, anyways, let's see what I can do. Y'all ready? Come on. Come on. It's gonna be easy, very easy. But anyways. Oh, God bless America. Fuck. Damn. Oh. Let's go, Tina. Has Bigfoot got your tongue? Let's go. Been waiting for this for a long time. Come on, little sis. Come on up. Let me hear your evidence or your information and everything. Everybody come up at the same time. That way we can do this all at one time. We can do this all at one time. We'll do it all at one time. Well, hello there, Margaret.
Ernie, I'm madder than hell, man. Like, what the fuck?
You're madder than hell over bullshit.
No,
No,
Ernie, that was a fucking video of a
me
chick.
touching a girl's leg. A skit that we did on a fucking bus. I'm disappointed in you. I really am. I thought you would check.
And there's another. There's something else that I just listened to of you and a certain person that's really really close to you had handcuffed a chick to a bed, and you walked out and left him in the room with her.
Lady I was with. She wanted to do videos. She loved to make videos of her body, and she set up shit all the time for that. So here we are. She's like on blindfolded one time. I'll never forget this shit. And I was thinking to myself, I'm leaving this bitch. I don't give a damn. I'm leaving her. I don't want nothing to do with her no more. So she laid down on the bed. She starts taking her clothes off, and she's laying there. The video's playing. All I did is I opened the door and hollered at my brother. I walked away. As I was walking out, I don't know what happened to her. I guess she liked it. It was on video.
Oh my god.
So, Mama T, you can't always defend me. Remember that.
Okay, Ernie.
Because when I was younger, I was just in what I thought I was doing. And when I say I opened the door was already open. Hell, she didn't give a damn. She liked audiences. She liked all that shit. I'm not really too much into that. But when she put that blindfold on and put her little restraints or whatever the hell she did, put her little buttercuffs and stuff, that little Velcro shit, little nearest to nothing, and laid back like her, got back like she did, I just walked out, left the door open. Two of my black friends were standing out there. I told them to have fun.
Oh my god. Ernie.
Like, trigger warning if you like, it's reality. And I'm real as it comes. I've done bad things in my life. I've done some crazy shit in my life. But I think, I don't think she's racist no more. Whatever happened, happened. I did tell one of them that there was a video recorder going, and, you know, if he wanted to tape afterwards, he could have it. As far as I know, I walked out and I never seen her again. Again, you're listening to bullshit on the internet. I can't believe you. Can't believe you believe it.
How is that bullshit, Ernie, when it's your voice saying it?
Saying what? What did exactly I say? Let's go back to what I said. I said when I was in college, I did some horrible things. I did. This girl was racist. I was dating her. She was racist. We had a little bit of fun. She liked to be tied up and shit, and she tied herself up to the bed and everything and all that, and I was in there. I took my shirt off and I walked out the door. So, what's so bad about that?
That you allowed someone to go in the room with her and her handcuffed to the bed, not knowing what was going to go on?
Oh, she knew. You know they're married to this day. They're married to this day.
Well, in the thing, it says your brother. Your brother is Shogli.
My brother? Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in the thing, it says that it's your brother.
All I did is I opened the door and hollered at my brother. I walked away. People that don't know people's lives, they come up with a bunch of bullshit and they have to misplace people with other people, and that's what happens. So no, it was not my brother Shelby. It was not my brother Shelby. So,
and then there is the 56-day military thing that they're trying to say whatever, but that's besides the point. The syringe.
The syringe was a syringe in New York. It's when I was painting masks. If you look at the date, it was in 2018. I had a Jason Takes Manhattan mask with me the whole time. I actually done videos. I could pull one of them off on Facebook probably. I have to probably unprivate it, because since I privated all the videos, you can see me walking up into Hudson and I've got that Friday the 13th mask. But the syringe was a syringe. It was no needle in it. I would mix water and crimson and engine red paint, and as I'd mix it, I'd mix a little bit of oil in it, and I would use it for blood drops. When you squirt it, it'd be blood drops. Now, that's what that was. The biggest thing they tried to get me for was the nightstick. When I was a bounty hunter, I had all my gear with me, and it was sitting on the porch. So that's what happened. Now, anything else, Margaret?
Why would they do a skit of someone asleep on the bus?
Anything like me. You're good at what you do. Now, take this example. This girl didn't know what she was getting into got on the bus with me, issue. Look at that. Now, look at that. Guys, look at that. Oh, it goes all the way up and down. Ties in with this new stuff here that she flags. Oh, it matches. Oh, you can talk. Oh, okay, okay. I see how it is now. Well, she can talk. I can touch. No. Anyways, so yes, guys, we get in trouble today. I'm mad as hell. What did you just say?
I mean, for real. I mean, think about it, Ernie. Like, what the fuck?
Right, right. Because me and the girl was playing around. We was joking around with people. I mean, I don't know what else to say. If you want the truth, I'll tell you the truth. I mean, that's all I can tell you.
Well, the truth that I seen in the video is...
this is like months and months and months ago. We was joking around.
I'm literally just now, like, today is the longest I've been on YouTube, and oh my God, I couldn't even tell you.
You've been with me on rescues. You know how I am. That's why
I know this, and I have defended you several times.
Right. Oh my God.
I have defended you and defended you and defended you numerous times, and I would have walked through the gates of hell with you, and there should never be a time where you touch somebody that doesn't want to be touched.
Exactly. I agree. 100%. All right. I think we got that out of the way now. Good deal.
So, is it true that you've got cancer or what?
I do have cancer.
Said you had liver cancer, Ernie. You confirmed it.
You say you had cancer?
I do.
And it's confirmed?
Yeah.
Like, you just got the results today? Or you already knew?
No, I mean, I got my actual confirmation. Yeah, I know. I've already had it done. Had it done again. It's confirmed.
Where? What kind?
Last time I got checked, I had it.
He wants you to believe that, you know, he probably came out and he lied. He lied. If you don't want to believe that he has multiple different things going on, maybe he has HIV and liver cancer at the same time. I don't even like using that word, the big C word. If you want to believe that he has both, which I don't think he does, but why would you lie and say that you have liver cancer when you have HIV? He's probably afraid to come out, you know? He was probably afraid to come out and say that I have HIV. Because you probably knew what people were going to say, Ernie. Well, yeah, you like having butt sex. Yeah, I don't think he has cancer. He doesn't have cancer. It's HIV. I can safely say that I think it's HIV. Because if he had HIV and he also had liver cancer on top of that, he wouldn't be doing the things that he is now. I mean, it would just not be possible. His body would not let him. It would not tolerate it. What I'm saying is that it's just stupid how he came out and made everyone believe that he has liver cancer and he really has HIV. HIV-1. Which HIV-1, let's do some research. So according to Google, HIV-1 and HIV-2 are both rhinoviruses that cause acquired immune deficiency syndrome, also known as AIDS, and share similar modes of transmission. However, HIV-2 is less transmittable and less virulent than HIV-1. HIV-1 is the most widespread type globally, accounting for over 95% of HIV infections. HIV-2 is more common in West Africa, but is gradually spread to other regions including India, Europe, and the US. HIV-2 is less pathogenic and less likely to progress to AIDS. Most HIV-2 infected individuals are long-term non-progressors, while HIV-1 infected individuals progress. Asymptomatic phase. HIV-2 has a longer asymptomatic phase which can last 10 or more years. Wow. So here's another thing about HIV. It's a case-by-case scenario, but some people who found out that they had HIV didn't have any symptoms of HIV. It can remain dormant. You can contract the virus. There be no symptoms. You remain asymptomatic until one day you start having symptoms. So is that what happened with Ernie's show? Did he have HIV? Was he already infected with HIV And then in December of 2023, or whenever he went back to the doctor, that's when it was confirmed they tested him for having HIV. See, you don't know what to believe, because according to him, he went back to the doctor because of a case of food poisoning, which I don't believe that. So, yeah, this adds a lot of context to what has been going on and what you've been seeing him deal with in his health for the past 2 years, because I'm glad that somebody actually said it, and I've been saying it ever since I've been looking at Ernie's old content. If you go back to as soon as January to February 2024, and if you compare what he looked like back then to now, not even a year later, he went from bad to worse. He went from bad to worse. There was something that was wrong. It was obvious too. It wasn't anything gradual. It was a drastic deterioration.
Oh my God. But what's real bad now is my kidneys. My kidneys is horrible. Them things get harder every time to open up, I tell you.
Listen, I know we both got some major fucking mental issues. I totally, like, I get it. Like, I'm on fucking pills. I know, like, I have to deal with shit.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Is it true that you're on dope?
Do you believe I'm on dope?
Well, Ernie, there was. Listen, as of right now, I don't know, because I've not been around you in a long time. But when you were having those episodes driving down the road and acting all crazy and being paranoid, like, and tripping balls, thinking Chevrolet was behind you in the fucking car seats, and there was nobody back there. Like, what you doing dope? Honestly.
Never done dope. I've done
Could you pass a hair? Could you pass a hair test if somebody tested it?
Oh, 1,000%. A 1,000%. I could pass any kind of drug testing. I don't know if my veins could pass or not. I ain't got no veins. There you go.
Because the only damn thing that I knew that was going on was the fact that the van or whatever.
I've heard that before too.
With AIDS, you make fun of his brother. You're dying with AIDS. You got from letting Phil fuck you.
So you're saying I've got AIDS?
You got AIDS. You do not got cancer, motherfucker. You're either lying about cancer or you got AIDS. Which one is it?
I think it's Hep C, my dude.
Well, no, I've had hepatitis C because I'm a former needle addict. And bro, if it's Hep C, he's got a bad case of it. Maybe B or A. Maybe hepatitis B along with it. Maybe. Hepatitis B will do you like Ernie looks right now, make you look like you're 3 days expired. You know what I mean? And Ernie, you do look like you're 3 days dead. So is it hepatitis killing you? I don't think so, because like it's got to take years and years of shooting up really to build up. But now AIDS, AIDS will hit you quick and kill you. So which one is it, Ernie? It ain't cancer.
Dana said you left the AIDS meds.
Oof.
Awesome. Good deal.
Oof. It looks like a legitimate photograph. This is not AI. Artificially intelligence, whatever, artificial generated photograph. This is a legitimate photograph that someone was able to snap, and you can see it says Ernest Max Shell, the expiration date, the type of medication it is, the refills, everything, orally ingested. It even tells you the doctor right there. So this is not, and Biktarvy is only used to treat HIV exactly, Donna. It's only used for that purpose. So, I don't know what it is. People, they need to wake up. And if this does not confirm that, Ernie's been walking around with being HIV positive, when he has sex with these people, let's just, everyone's question about the women, I'm wondering about the men that Ernie has slept with. I'm wondering about all the men that Ernie has slept with. Those are the ones that's really going to be in for a shock. Again, we don't know when he was first diagnosed, so the people that he has slept with, they could have already been well aware that he was HIV positive, or they've been well aware for some time. I don't know. Let's ask Eric Rush.
So I've got AIDS, huh?
Oof.
First one on me.
Drop an A in the chat if it's AIDS. Drop a C in there if it's hepatitis or hepatitis C.
There's a shitload of A's, man. Like, what's up with that? Everybody thinks you got the ADLs.
A and C, John Clark says.
Damn, A and C and B and E and F and G and.
Well, Ernie, I done seen people die with hepatitis B and A and C, and
I understand.
lucky to be here. So yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Educated in it. You're eat up with something. You're dying. You're a dying tiger, but it ain't cancer.
Damn, people fucking hate you. People fucking hate you, man, dude. Like everybody that you took so much stock in now just thinks that you're such a piece of shit now. Like that's amazing.
I'm a piece of shit.
Let Debo on. Let Debo on panel, Ernie. Let Debo up or Debo.
Here, links in the chat.
All right. Well, I appreciate the content. Again, Ernie. Hey, get brave. Knockout Fitness, the 22nd. I'll be there at noon.
HIV means you're carrying the virus. And that's what she was talking about. She was like, he said, oh yeah, maybe I'm just carrying the virus. It's not a big deal, right?
It sounded like that he thought that he might be tested positive for HIV, and he was really worried about it. And I was like, well, I'm immune to HIV. I don't get HIV. And then when he heard that, he was like, oh, okay. If that's possible, then I have that. Then I'm immune to HIV. And I think he's like, all right, I'm just gonna be like, I'm immune to it. I can't get it. He's just like, that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna believe. You know?
But then when it turns into full-blown AIDS, that's when you have the problem, and that's when you start losing the weight. That's when you start getting sick. That's when, organs turn down. It weakens your immune system. It gives you pneumonia. It'll start shutting down your liver. But you have to be on certain medication to keep, because there's people that live with AIDS every day. And they're on this real expensive medication and stuff to keep them, going.
AIDS is what happens if you don't take care of the HIV. And once you get to the point of AIDS, there's no fixing that. There's no cure. You can't go back. It doesn't get better. Magic Johnson, for example, never moved past HIV to AIDS. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are HIV positive, and they live normal lives, because thanks to modern day technology, it's not considered a death sentence. And as advanced as some medication can be, the more that you take the HIV medication, the people that's been on the HIV medication for years, Biktarvy or whatever it is, there's a thing called HIV undetectable. So that means the longer that you have taken the medication, let's say that you've taken the medication for 5 years, you go back, you get tested for HIV, you still pop up as being HIV positive, but your white blood cell count is so low that they call it undetectable. So you still have the virus, but it's practically not dead, but dormant. Like the white blood cell count is so low that it's almost undetectable for most tests. But you have to be on the prescribed medication for years to get to that point.
Arnie,
What
stop.
Diligence.
What does the underground laboratory mean? What the fuck is that?
It's a homeless shelter.
A homeless shelter? No, wait. No, I'm seriously trying to figure this out. So let's go. What is it?
You know me, China? Anyway.
I don't know you, actually. You're fucking a stranger to me, actually. You was only there for a month and a half, buddy.
Is that Bigfoot?
Oh, don't give that credit to yourself, baby, because you ain't that big. You ain't that big, okay?
Hey, Tina, can you come up and verify
you ain't that big, buddy.
Who is that behind Bird?
So what do you mean by that underground laboratory?
Yo, Bigfoot
what about
spotted me once, then I shot him.
What does that mean?
That's pretty cool.
What does that mean?
If you came up, I'll tell you.
What does the underground laboratory mean?
Cam up, dude. She look a lot like.
Like, honestly, what does that mean?
Really?
Yeah, I'll wait for y'all bitches to talk shit.
Hold on a minute. China looks like Nicolina?
I mean,
no. Anyway, next. I'll wait.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll wait.
Next.
Brad, you know I always be joining your shit. Hey.
Next.
Boozy boo.
Which underground laboratory are you talking
I
about?
know I go through this sickness. No, I did not. I know that I will be a part of something that is going to change the history of this world. Hopefully in 2024. Yes, I did. Because of what I've done in the past. For people and for most importantly, children and future children. Now, to sit here and tell you more, thank you, C Tappy, I appreciate it. You sound like someone I know. He dies 4 years ago and people are still trying to find out what he did. St. Elmo's Fire said he was in rehab. I'm so confused. You can't just walk around a rehab place. I'm not in rehab, Katie. No reason to be in rehab. But I am in a compound. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I said if people only knew how good they had it. Right? Good deal.
You see, there's people here. There's a couple different people here. You know what, I'm all okay no more. It is all what it is. This is our soul river.
To interrupt, as somebody that's had hepatitis C 3 different times, like in addiction, this is what I'm thinking. Ernie's got AIDS, and I probably didn't know it until recently when he started claiming he had cancer this time. I think he really didn't know because it freaked him out, and he was here, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to die. And he got so little. But then again, he'd been getting them blood transfusions for a long time. So,
I mean, my guess is that he knew that he already had the HIV, or like what you said, through whatever's going on with his liver. That's how he found out that he was HIV positive, because they're going to conduct other tests.
Well, you're not going to catch HIV without catching hepatitis 90% of the time, considering I'm a former needle addict with 53 weeks clean. 52, whatever it is. September 6th is my 1 year date. But,
so,
yeah.
Brad, did he ever do needles with you?
No, I'll be honest with you. Right after I met Ernie and he fought Cody at my house, he popped up 3 or 4 times, and that's the only times I ever seen Ernie in person, except for when I seen him get whooped in 2004 in the fight that's in Jimbo's book. But he come to my house and seen me shooting up one time for real. I opened the door and thought it's somebody else, and I was shooting some Roxy 30s. I had a needle in my arm or hanging out of my mouth, and opened the door, and it disgusted Ernie, and he left. That was 2019 when I relapsed on opiates. Yeah, it was I've not seen Ernie in person. Yeah, I've not seen him since before COVID. Like he popped up 4 or 5 times during 2019 after he beat up Cody, maybe once in 2020, I'm thinking maybe, and that was it. Shelby Lee could have been out when he was out in 08, 09 a little bit, when he was ravaging that blind woman in South Carolina. He could have given Ernie AIDS then. You know, they was talking about tying the girl up blindfolding or letting the 2 black dudes have their way with.
You know, it's a shame. Like, he's had that gift of charisma. Like, he's one of the best liars you'll ever meet. He could have been any kind of salesman probably, if he'd stay clean. And I mean, hygienic wise, he's brought every business on himself. He's destroyed his own life. And who knows why, man? Who knows why? I'm sure he didn't go out and contract HIV on purpose. It was definitely a result of his.
I'm sure it's probably what made him start realizing his mortality when he got diagnosed with that.
Paige said, Jimbo, if he was spreading AIDS in Ohio and not telling the women or men he was with, they could get him up here for attempted murder. Yeah, I think it's that way in most places. But he don't actually have AIDS. He's got HIV. So it's probably still the same law, though, I'd say.
Ernie's got the HIV.
Well, he kept saying he's been tested. I've had blood tests. And if he's really been going to the hospital all this time, I'm sure they have blood testing.
Well, he straight up denied it when he was in Knoxville at that clinic. He straight up denied it. Said, like you said, I've been tested. I don't have it, So, he's full of shit, just like we've always said.
Oh, yeah, I just saw one of these texts. Today's August 20th. He left this at Debo's when?
A week ago.
So he's took, 2 weeks worth? And maximum?
Right.
Because he left the bottle behind. Today's August 20th. So let's say August 13th, and he got it filled on 7/25. He ain't even he wasn't even taking them no way.
Scripts are good for 1 year. It says good until 7/25/25. Okay.
You are irresponsible, Ernie. You are dangerous in a whole other way now, along with the other ways you're dangerous. You are a liar, so I highly doubt that you were honest and came clean to any women that you have had relations with, would be my guess, because you can't be honest about anything. You're a pathological liar. What's even crazier, like, what are the odds? It's ironic that he goes live with women in his bed, and then this comes out. And I bet Debo that had something else to do with it as well. If he's going live with people that he's sleeping with and shit, like, I think she finally was like, these people need to fucking know. That medicine he's on, if he takes it correctly, it can make him virtually undetectable of having HIV. He needs to take it, though. I know people that have HIV, okay? I know, and they live normal, healthy, happy lives, okay? They take their meds every day, and they look like you and me and everybody else. I mean, you wouldn't know. They're undetectable, and it's not a death sentence. However, if you don't get treated for it, it'll turn into full-blown AIDS. HIV is not AIDS. It's like the it's like the beginning stage. HIV-1 is like the beginning stage of it. If you've had it for years, I don't know. I don't have AIDS or anything. Like, I don't know how it works. I just know that medicine, it can make you undetectable if you are on it consistently.
I got an official statement to read, if y'all want to hear it. It is regarding the situation with Ernie. And Tina was asked for us to pass this out. I'm going to read it. So this is the official statement. To whom it may concern, it has been brought to our attention that you have inquired to be contacted by Debo for interviews regarding experiences, knowledge, and or opinions of Ernest Shell. In lieu of ongoing legal investigations and sensitive circumstances, no such communications are available. Should something change in the future, consideration may be given to your inquiry best. Now, I had reached out and asked if they wanted to, yesterday, maybe let out some of what was going on, because it was a pretty big event. Obviously, all that info about the HIV and the meds and what he did and how he tricked them and recording them and everything like that. That was messed up. So I can see why and that makes a lot of sense. I hadn't considered any legal action and all that. So it would be best for them to probably keep some of that to themselves. Angelo says, there is no Lou. There is no Lou. There are 3 open investigations from 3 agencies and 2 police locations, which is in part because of their behavior. And that is his response. Fair enough.
Yeah. If somebody has been with him sexually, male or female, and he didn't tell you he had HIV, you need to go press charges on him.
Yep. You sure do.
You go press charges on him.